For our next investigation, we travel to Middletown, Ohio to investigate the Poasttown Elementary School. The Poasttown Elementary School opened in 1937 and was dedicated a year later. In 1851, the town served as a shipping point after the construction of the Cincinnati, Hamilton, and Dayton Railroad, which was built just north of the village. The Posttown Elementary School, opening in 1937, was built to replace the one-room school that has served the town for years prior. The school operated for years until it finally closed its doors in the year 2000. Many believe that some of the hauntings of the school could be related to the multiple train accidents occurring in Middletown. Almost 20 years later, on July 4th, 1910, an engineer of the Big 4 passenger train decided to run off schedule after a detour. A second train full of freight was approaching the passenger train but was unable to stop in time. The two trains collided head-on. Everyone in the two cars closest to the engine either lost their lives or sustained lifelong injuries. A whopping total of 19 fatalities occurred that night. At the time, there were no hospitals in the village, so the one-room schoolhouse, now where the Posttown Elementary School stands, acted as a makeshift staging location to house the injured civilians, until relief trains could pick up and deliver the living to nearby hospitals. Daryl Wisman, the current owner of Posttown Elementary School, swears that there's nothing evil in this building, but for some reason has experienced vicious attacks from the spirits of Posttown.
He woke up one night, it was like every time 109 would open, it would open on its own, then something violent would happen to him. One night he woke up and he was on the floor on his hands and knees with 4 holes in his head.
We used to keep this door shut all the time, and it would get stuck. So obviously, like when it's hot, the wood's gonna expand and whatever when it gets cold. So we used to kind of think maybe that's why it would get stuck. But you could come down here and knock on the door like 2 or 3 times and ask if whatever was in here would let you in, and the door would open with ease. Like you could pull on it. Like dudes as big as you would come in and be like, I'm gonna go down there and just open up that door, but sit there and couldn't do it. And I'd be like, hey, can you let me in? And it would open.
We make our way to what is called the urban legend stairway after stories of a girl falling down the center all the way down to the basement, where she later died from her injuries.
The story that we've always been told is that a little girl had fallen or was pushed from the top flights and had fallen all the way down. Our students have come through and they're like, oh my God, yeah, I remember that, but nobody could ever tell us like what her name was. And she didn't die at the school, so even if it did happen, she didn't die here, she died later.
And I stopped at the bottom of the stairs and he was starting to walk up here. So I've got him on the SLS, and all of a sudden you see something standing on top of this post. So it wasn't actually like on the post, so it wasn't a false reading or anything. It was actually standing on top of it. So I'm looking at him like, dude, there's something standing on the post right now. There's something standing on the post. He's like, I can't see it. And I was like, look. So he looked and he saw it. So he turned around. We both looked up, looked back down, and it was gone. Damn. So we're like, well, that's weird. He reaches out to me about a month later. He's like, so I slowed that evidence down, and it looks like somebody gets pushed.
Oh, there's one at the top of the stairs. I hate this.
But just keep an eye on it. Like it's gonna play. Did you see that? Oh yeah. Don't get close to it. You see a shadow hit it. Basically, like, see that shadow?
Look at the shadow.
Wow. Out of nowhere. It's like it almost looks like that stick figure explodes.
Yeah, and then you see the shadow go down.
Ew.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
That is disgusting. But we didn't know that part happened. We just happened to I looked down, I looked up, I looked back down, and it was gone. So
the shadow was like that.
Yeah,
so.
we didn't know till later that.
Oh my gosh.
He slowed it down, and you could just see that shadow smack it.
There's one above you. Oh, stop. Oh, there's one at the top of the stairs. It's mapping. Can you see it? Oh, it just went away.
So this area is super active. This is probably one of the most active spots.
Yeah, I don't feel great in here. That's for sure.
The toys, definitely, they do play with that stuff. Like Nick was saying a couple times, like if you can have that like towards the edge, then they are known to like push it for you on command sometimes.
Modern beliefs of the paranormal being present in the school began in one of the second-floor hallways. When Daryl purchased the building in 2004, he was completely unaware that it was already inhabited by spiritual beings. He realized the hauntings when he heard loud running on the second-floor hallway. He grabbed his gun to see if there were any trespassers, but when he went to the second floor, he discovered that the building was completely empty.
It started happening so much, eventually he put, like, there's a camera up there, he put cameras in every kind of exit area, so if anybody was here, he'd be able to see. So at that point, when he was here and running back and forth, he wasn't seeing anything on the cameras.
One night when they were reviewing footage from their many static security cameras, they heard what sounded like a little girl walking up to the camera and giggling.
So when we first came here, we actually had a camera set right here, and it was facing down this hallway because this is where everything was happening when we first came here. Like, it was basically just this hallway before it was the entire school. It was like everything was, for some reason, just happening here. So we were reviewing evidence one night, and on the evidence, clear as day, it sounded like a little kid was on the stairs just playing, like, off the camera, and you could hear it clear as day, just go, like, just laughing, which I've heard that a bunch of times.
Joining us on tonight's investigation is popular YouTuber Jake the Viking. While setting up for session 1, we hear what sounds to be a scream coming from the TV that our security system is hooked up to. Immediately, we all grab our gear and head to the hallway where it came from.
If you can kind of speak really loudly so that we can hear your voice, that would be great. But if that's requiring a lot of energy and if that's a little too hard to do.
No, you're good. Okay. That's just a static chat. I just switched the SD cards out, so when you're ready to go down.
If you can't talk that loud, you can touch this light, and that will also let us know that you're here and that you can understand us. So if you hear me, can you touch that big stick in the air?
Why was somebody yelling? But we can check that when we go downstairs to your laptop.
Yeah, that's true.
And see what kind of.
If it echoed through the hall, then.
Yeah. Because if it came from outside, I don't think it would echo too much.
Yeah, it would have been a distant.
Mm-hmm.
No, it sounded like it was in this hallway. Ooh.
Can you do that again?
Jake and I grab the SD card from the camera and head back down to base to try and review what we heard from earlier. Meanwhile, Jack, Cade, and Brett stay in the hallway to try to communicate with whatever we heard.
If you can hear my voice, can you scream for us? Ooh. Like something shuffled. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. That's some good noises.
What the was that? What the was that?
Jake and I are completely stunned by what we hear when reviewing the footage. Multiple bangs and audible doors shutting, followed by a clear and loud exhale with vocal tones.
What the was that?
With all of us accounted for on the floor underneath, this voice echoing through the second floor is completely unexplained. Dude, keep it going. Go back and then keep it going. It was like a cough. Like a hack. What the f?
It just spiked to 20.
Really?
Yeah, 20.
What do you want to speak on?
Okay, so it seems like it's communicating through this. So let's start asking questions regarding this.
Okay.
Yeah, just spiked to a 20. That's
Are you a student in this school? If you are, can you make that device in his hand spike up? Are you a student? Are you a teacher? Are you a little girl? Little girl likes playing on the steps over here. Can you interact with the device in his hand?
Are you a janitor. Test this device in my hand.
At this point, we're probably going upstairs.
I think so. That's at 35. I think we get up there at 38. So there's still 3 minutes in between.
We need to bring that up to them.
Yeah. Alright, let's look it up to him.
Alright.
I'll take it in this.
You're not gonna believe it.
Dude.
Is it what?
You guys heard what you heard.
Are you
It's
serious?
bad.
Dude, yeah, get in here. Let's get a light on.
It is, yeah, lights on.
Get a light on. Get a light on. So I'll sit right here.
Way worse.
Oh, wait.
It is way worse than you guys think.
Is this?
I heard you freaking out down there.
Yeah. You heard us freaking out?
Yeah, I heard you freaking out down there.
Yeah, it's worth it.
People can debunk.
What was we at, like 33?
We started off at 33 and just listened from there.
I'll let it play at 33.
You don't need to listen closely.
No.
I promise you.
Even with like these speakers, which I can probably turn these speakers up, but
heard it.
Yeah. And then all the noises afterwards, it wasn't chatter. It wasn't chatter like we thought, but it was walking.
Really?
It was walking towards the camera.
there's a lot of noises.
A lot.
Doors shutting, clicks bang, all kinds of shit.
make any sense.
In a matter of like minutes.
And all of it, but here's the crazy part, all of it takes place behind the
I
camera.
remember this was the hallway
Oh,
he said that
All
they
right, you ready? Hold on, you ready? Here we go.
It almost sounds like someone's sick.
Here we go. Hear the fucking exhale and then the breathing.
I feel so nauseous right now.
To me, that is enough evidence to say that this place is haunted. Simple.
And you hear all the bangs, you hear all the clicks, and then you hear the breathing into the camera, and then you hear just,
It's like looking at the camera.
it's literally looking, it's like, say this is the camera, it's literally like right here. Like, what is this? Very angry. How crazy is that?
That is insane.
Dude, that's
insanity. People can be skeptical of stuff like this. They can be skeptical of EVPs. They can be skeptical of obelisks and orbs and stuff. But that
breathing.
We weren't even paying attention.
yeah, we heard it. We caught us off guard.
Do you want to go take an EVP in that hallway?
Oh, that would be a bad idea.
Because
EVP, spirit box, everything in the hallway, and just kind of chill and hang out like dead quiet.
Yeah, let's do. We'll do 2 EVP sessions and then followed by a spirit box. How about that? 2 bursts, 2 1-minute sessions.
Yeah. And then just chill for a little bit.
Easy. Let's do it. Going dark.
Yeah, we'll get into this thing.
With all of us together, we decide to investigate the hallway further with the knowledge from the footage we just reviewed.
So it sounds like, when we're doing this, it sounds like this shit's like right here. Like looking at the camera, breathing into the camera.
Yeah. And at first I would think that it was down the hall, but then you can hear the breathing up close.
You hear the breathing literally on top of it. So I say we do shit right here, because all the noises, if we're being honest, all the noises were back here. All the noises sound like they were in this area. Instead of like down the hallway, they sound like they were just right here.
What did you say earlier, Jake, that this hallway is the first time that they...
This hallway is what started it all with the hauntings and everything.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What? There's noises all around us. I'm hearing like scratching behind breath. And, like there's stuff going on right here.
Let's just shut up. We'll do an EVP.
We attempt to capture the voices we heard by utilizing the sensitive microphones that our digital recorder has in an attempt to capture an EVP, or electric voice phenomenon.
Rolling EVP. Who was up here walking around? Who's running towards us right now?
Can you scream for us?
Are you excited for recess? It's kids, they like recess. Recess lunch naps.
You guys not hearing what I'm hearing down here?
What are you hearing?
I'm hearing like voices. Like distant. Almost like screaming. But it's almost like it's down the hallway and some.
Despite hearing a ton of audible noises, we ended up capturing no voices on our digital recorder after a span of over 15 minutes. But for some reason, activity picks up the moment we stop using communication equipment.
My question is, why is it being sneaky? Because it was talking to us for a little bit. Then it dipped in that room. Then it does that, and it dips. Where is it going?
Okay, what about this one? What if the old man we heard is scaring the kids off?
It's possible.
As like a creepy janitor.
I said that same thing.
Yeah.
When I was doing the tri-field, I said, are you a janitor? Like, I said, are you a janitor? Like, after we got that spike?
This is literally the janitor's closet.
Oh, really?
Literally the janitor.
No shot. That's wild that you said
here.
the janitor because
Literally.
I felt like there was a janitor here or something, you know?
Well, that would make sense.
Because I'm going off. Okay, this is my nerd coming out. I'm going off of Harry Potter. Felch was a grumpy old dude, right?
Yeah.
Why else do we have, like, obviously an older man breathing on the camera?
Yeah.
Big, deep exhale, and then heavy labored breathing on top of the camera. Like, why is this in my hallway?
Exactly. Like, he's cleaning up the hallways and we just
Because
put a
it's
bunch
late
of stuff
at night, you know?
Yeah.
That's what janitors come in and clean up before the next school day. And it's
shift.
I
Wednesday.
think we leave it, let it sit for a while like it was earlier, and then see if we catch anything with the monitor downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
While we go somewhere else. Like, make sure we're completely...
Do you hear that? No one... You heard it, right? Sure.
All you was explaining.
What was that?
Yeah.
He just clapped.
No.
Like, the later. Yeah.
You heard that?
Wait, what?
You heard that?
No, but it happened while he was
No, it just
explaining.
happened right
No,
now.
I know it did. It literally just happened, but it also happened whenever he was talking. So it's been happening like 3 times.
I thought it was just... Oh, there's a bat.
Oh my god, why? What time? What bat? There's a bat?
Yeah, there's a bat.
Well, don't turn your light on and shine it at him, my guy.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know where it's at. God, I almost broke my back.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere. I was like, bro.
Bro, you done. I was like, oh shit, here we go.
Oh man.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, every time.
Every single time.
I know what you're talking about though, because I thought he was just grunting.
Did you hear that? There was a voice back there. It was back. It's
High
back
pitch?
there.
No, was it the bat?
It was like a.
He was explaining it. I had a right in my freaking ear.
Can you growl for us again? Come touch one of us.
Jesus. What? Was that the janitor closet?
Wait a second. It's closed. It was open or cracked.
It moved. That
It,
whole...
it was cracked. This
Yeah,
was
that
cracked.
moved.
This door was cracked.
You were filming that, weren't you?
Yeah, well, I was
filmed it
like in
once.
the area. I don't think I had it.
We're all startled by a noise coming from within the janitor's closet. We initially thought it was the door rattling, but upon further review, it sounds more like things are falling from within.
What? What? What?
That's kind of what we heard, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that, though.
That was right behind you, though, dude.
Literally. Just a picture of janitor.
Give me a second. I'm so it's
Door steady. Back up. When we looked inside, you can see items all over the ground. However, we never even suspected to get a shot of the closet at the start of the investigation. So we don't know if these were here before or if this is contributing to the noises we've been hearing all night. Maybe this noise coming from the closet is further proving our intuition of a janitor making all of the sounds that we were hearing and the disembodied yell. We decided to start our SLS session in the stairwell, where there is a story of a little girl falling down the stairwell and would later die from her injuries in the hospital. Other paranormal investigators have captured a small figure in this area on the SLS camera. Once we enter the stairwell, Jack also captures a figure underneath the stairs, and as soon as he acknowledges it, the system crashes and corrupts the footage.
Right now.
Hopefully get something cool.
I caught a figure, and it just like crashed the whole thing.
Are you screen recording?
No, it crashed it. I told you.
What happened?
I caught a figure down here, and it crashed this.
It crashed the whole system.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
You can very briefly see the figure from Jack's GoPro crouching underneath the stairwell. Does this spirit not want us to know that it's there? We try to communicate with it further, but received no answers. We split up for a brief moment just to make the discovery upstairs in the doll room.
Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna static it.
Dude,
What?
I put those up.
Oh, I had something! No, that was Kyle. My bad.
Standing up.
Those are standing. Dude, these blocks. I think it's on Jake's camera. We set these up. That one was like that. These ones were standing.
Did Jake set a camera up? Did Jake set a camera up? No.
We have our camera right there.
Yeah, if it was freaking filming.
Is it recording? Even if it's not on the DVR, is it recording?
I don't know if it works like that.
Look how far they went.
That went from
That means
here.
it got pushed, like, it must have hit and then rolled because, like, you have to go.
Dude,
See how hard I hit that?
Go ahead and stand that one back up. Stand that one back up. No, don't touch it. Stand these ones back up. I want to show Jake. What, and Brett.
We debunked the possibility of any draft or wind from the broken window knocking the blocks over. I also stomp around to show how much force it would take to push the stack over.
Knock these dominoes over. Mean blocks.
Don't push the blocks? Don't push them or something?
Yeah.
Is it because you don't want us to see it?
I'll roll the light so you can do it.
If you can hear my voice, push the blocks over.
We did, however, make the discovery of a bat in the same room. We also have no footage of the blocks as our security system we had set up was also corrupted the same night. Though it could be possible that a spiritual being pushed the blocks over, we unfortunately cannot claim it as paranormal due to the contamination from a bat being in the same room. After a complete sweep of the building, we captured no further evidence on the SLS camera. We decide to split up into two groups to help cover more ground in case the spirits are moving around the building. Jake and Brett go back upstairs in the hallway to investigate the noises that we've been hearing all night. Meanwhile, Jack, Kate, and myself go to the gym to attempt some communication sessions.
We're going up.
Oh, shoot.
Hello? Oh, can you pick that up for me?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're going upstairs because they've got a camera up there, and it's getting a lot of noise. That's true. So we're gonna try and go up there and see if we can capture this little. You know what I'm saying?
Because these are serious. These spirits are not cooperating, so we'll get it done.
We're gonna make them cooperate.
It's gonna happen. So they wanted to fight in the basement, so.
No, you don't fight in a basement.
They get it.
It's just a basement.
Okay, first off, let me just say, there's no noise up here.
Yeah.
And we were hearing noise up
Yeah.
here a second ago.
A lot of noise.
Brett and Jake are upstairs. We are down in the gym. We're gonna try a little ghost portal session to see if we can get any luck. They said this is a good spot for spirit box. Obviously we're in a gym, so it's gonna echo a lot, so we thought the portal would be best for this. Hopefully minimize that white noise. Is that you? It's me.
Alright, spirits, whoever the heck you are, you've been making noise entirely while we're not here, so I think you need to make some noise right now.
We've been hearing you nonstop while we're gone. So don't stop now that we're here. Keep doing what you've been doing. I mean, we've been hearing doors opening and closing, footsteps.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's going off. That never goes off.
Yeah.
The EMF detector just went off. It was up to
It hit yellow. Yeah, it hit yellow, so it went up 3 dots.
Who are you? Todd? Huh? You suck?
Chuck.
Oh, Chuck. Maybe. Chuck, is that your name? It's me, again. Did you hear that, kid?
The raccoon outside.
Where?
They were all beside those trash cans. It's like, oh man. Noise. Right there, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh my god, there's so many. That's a massive one. Yeah. Oh. Is it a mom and her babies?
I think so.
Focus. Ghost.
Okay. Heard you make that noise. Thank you.
Is there anyone here? In the gym.
In danger.
Who's in danger?
Brett and Jake in danger?
Who? If I'm in danger, can you touch this light? If they're also in danger, can you step away? What are we in danger of? All right, so we're gonna do the Estus method. We are all in the dry room. What are we calling this room?
Dry goods room.
We are all in the dry goods room doing the Estus method. Cade's gonna put the headphones on. For those of you who do not know what the Estus method does, he's gonna close his eyes, he's gonna put the headphones on, and he's gonna listen to the spirit box. We're gonna be asking the questions. He's not gonna know what questions we're asking, but he's gonna shout out anything that comes over the spirit box.
Are you hanging out with us?
Come into this room.
Watch out.
For what?
Watch out. Oh, shit.
Well, watch out what I'm asking.
Is there something here dangerous?
I'm still here.
Ooh. Even because that thing stopped?
Yeah.
Oh, you're standing in the room.
If you're still here, can you touch that again?
Find out.
Oh. Are you touching my hand?
What?
Are you touching my hand? The freaking hairs on my fingers were standing straight up.
Here they come.
Here they come.
That's so weird.
Here who come?
Right off the bat, we're gathering intelligent responses from the Estus method. Though the REM pod stops, a spirit still confirms that it's in the room.
Is there something here dangerous?
I'm still here.
After Jack feels something touching him, we get another response saying, "Here they come," practically answering our question of the spirit being evil.
Are you touching my hand? The freaking hairs on my fingers were standing straight up.
Here they come.
Here they come.
I want you
Are you the one
to be dead.
Oh my
Whoa.
god. Whoa. Are you stuck?
No answer.
Dude.
Wow.
Oh, shh. After that.
Because, like, think about it.
Are you stuck? Like, no, pretty much. And it lit that up.
We are here.
You're in this room.
We are
It's not
here.
weird how every time it goes off, that's what he says.
Take note on the way the spirit is talking to Cade. They keep referring to themselves as we, implying that there's a group of spirits banding together.
We are here.
You're in this room.
We are
It's not
here.
weird how every time it goes off, that's what he says. What's your purpose here?
What's the deal?
Exactly.
You tell us.
Just curious. We're here to figure out your story and share that with some others so that you're not forgotten.
Scream.
You want us to scream?
Scream as loud as you can.
Did you hear that?
I did.
You You heard it through his headphones?
Yeah. Yeah. We want you to make a noise.
You
Here.
Okay.
Alright, if you're here, interact with the REM pod.
Thank you.
Evil.
Oh, did you hear that?
You heard that?
Yeah.
Out in the hall. Evil.
Come in here.
Did you hear that?
What was that again?
The knock.
Yeah. Can you repeat after me?
Get out.
Make us.
Run.
Make us.
We're getting bored. Simple as that.
Yeah, you're bored. Leave.
We're gonna
Make us.
Oh my god, silly.
Make us leave. Make us run.
Stay.
Stay? Okay.
We are.
You are what?
You're staying.
Boring. Oh.
Oh.
You're pissing us off. That's what you're doing.
This is me.
Show yourself.
This is you. What are you gonna do? You gonna do something?
Do better.
We want to see you.
Why won't you leave?
You haven't done anything to make us. You gotta do something. This is how this works. We stay
Until you do something.
until you scare us enough.
Please.
Oh well.
Are you standing at the door?
You see something?
Maybe.
Why do I want to go out there and punch you?
They want some?
What?
Jack, why don't you go out there?
I'm not going out there.
Go out there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Just go stand outside.
So why I asked if there was someone standing at the door, it's like, because I can like picture in the pitch black, like other black, of like the silhouette of someone like peeking to the corner. Like I can make out a leg with the upper body and like arm and head, but it's like it could easily just be my eyes playing tricks. It's just pitch black, but it's like I keep seeing like almost the same position.
He's coming in.
You coming in?
8.
Show yourself. Show yourself and we'll leave.
Oh? That's not good enough.
Why stop?
And now they're saying why stop? Because you said show yourself and you'll leave. Well, why stop?
Do more.
Get flustered.
Are ya?
Mm-hmm.
You're getting flustered? Cute.
Why do you give me the urge to come over there and kick you?
Dude, what is
I don't know, man.
Why are you being so aggressive,
I
dude?
don't know. Like, I have like this vision where I just want to like kick whatever's there.
Can you get closer to the antenna?
Kneel.
Kneel.
I'm not kneeling to you.
Like a deep grumbly voice.
Oh, is that why I want to kick you? Because you think you're superior to us?
What do you look like?
Tell us your characteristics.
Spit in Jack's mouth.
What?
No? No? Why not, dude?
I don't want to spit in my mouth.
Show yourself. Quit being scared.
We're not scared.
We should be scared, but we're not.
Say one of our names.
Oh, I just lost hella focus. Look.
Yeah,
jeez.
You see that?
He said it to me.
Dude,
Where were you pointing?
really? I'm pointing at y'all.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
He's focusing on the. Are you right here?
Are you in front of us?
That is straight blur.
That is insane.
Coincidentally, after the REM pod stops triggering, Jake's camera suddenly goes out of focus. It's as if the spirit walked through the doorway and is now standing basically on top of Jake. Confirming this is at the same time the spirit comes over the spirit box on Cade's headphones and says, "It's me."
I just lost hella focus. Look.
Yeah,
jeez.
You see that?
He said it to me.
The Estus method makes for a quiet environment to work in, however, it seems like there's a lot going on.
He's lost?
Dude, I feel like someone's pushing me forward.
Dude, me too.
Dude, like, it feels like someone's...
I was like leaning forward.
Dude, me too!
You said it feels like someone's pushing you?
Yeah, like I'm standing here and it felt like something was pushing me forward. Said your name, Jack. Are you pushing me forward? God, it said my name on the spirit box. Just now.
You come out here, dude. I'm so off balance. What the fuck?
Right?
I just went to walk around the REM pod and I just like almost like fell over.
Did you push you forward?
No, I went like to the side.
Were you walking this way?
I was walking this way.
And you got
and I
leaning
went
this
to
way.
the
We were facing this way. We were leaning forward. It wants us to go that way.
As Jack and I stand and walk out of the doorway, we begin to feel delirious. Once Jake joins us, he also begins to feel dizzy. We refer to it as standing on a rocking boat. Aside from the voices in Cade's headphones, most of the activity is at the doorway with REM pod and the potential apparition that Jake may have been seeing. Could the spirit we're interacting with be the one who guards the dry goods room?
But you could come down here and knock on the door like 2 or 3 times and ask if whatever was in here would let you in, and the door would open with ease.
We entered the room when the door was open, so it could be possible that we're being lured to the exit and pushed out, which may explain the feeling that we all felt by being pushed to the hallway. We wrap up the night by returning to the hallway where all of the activity happened throughout the night and hopefully have one more attempt at capturing more evidence of the loud exhale and doors shutting from the beginning of the night. If you're here, oh, I feel it. If you're here, can you cross these rods? If there's any spirit in this hallway, can you come over here and cross these rods? Something's tugging on my GoPro, dude.
Jeez, count.
Alright, can you uncross the rods?
And step away from the REM pod. There you go. Thank you.
Why are you being so quiet right now? If you're tired, can you make that go off? Any of these devices? Are you a trickster? If you are, can you make one of the devices go off?
Yeah,
there it is. You see that?
Straight
to yellow.
On cue, after asking the spirit if it's messing with us, the K2 device spikes up to yellow.
Yeah,
there it is. You see that?
Though this is the first time we caught it on camera for this investigation, this is the third time we've seen it light up in the hallway.
The EMF detector just went off. It was up to
It hit yellow. Yeah, it hit yellow, so it went up 3 dots.
touch that.
Oh, that went off.
Yeah, what?
It went up to 2.
Yeah,
there it is. You see that?
In addition, the REM pod is also detecting changes in temperature.
Jeez, count.
After we ended the investigation, Jack, Brett, and Jake went outside to gather some B-roll of the building, while Kate and myself packed the equipment away. However, we were stopped by continuing noises on our security system pointing at the same hallway.
If they're not up there, then
They're outside getting B-roll.
are they talking too?
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard on the headphones when I was listening to it. Even though the investigation is over, we can't escape all of the sounds going on once we leave the hallway. Based on our EMF detections,
Yeah, there it is. You see that?
the sounds,
What? What's at the janitor closet?
and the loud exhale,
What the was that?
we realize that there's a reason why this is the very hallway that spiked the attention of the owners and began the known hauntings of the Posttown Elementary School.